Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Retno Sri Julia. I am a postgraduate student from Institute Technology 10 November. I would like to present about my research. The title is Study of Cluster Zone 1 Griyo Mulyo Landfill in Sidoarjo. Introduction. Sidoarjo Regency has a landfill site called Griyo Mulyo, which is located in Jabon district, in Tambak Kalisogo village, Jabon sub-district. The location is about 90 kilometers from town, and it has a Zone 1 cell with covering an area of 8.49 hectare. Zone 1 land is currently over capacity with environmental conditions around the landfill that are polluted due to leachate and odor. In 2017, Griyo Mulyo Landfill had a leachate treatment plant, or LTP, with a stabilization pond treatment system, but existing condition, the LTP was destroyed and filled because the location would be used as an access road to the Zone 2 of the Griyo Mulyo, so that the Griyo Mulyo landfill currently doesn't have a LTP for a while until the new LTP is completed in location adjacent to Zone 2. Because of that, it causes an environmental and social problem in Griyo Mulyo landfill. In 2019, Griyo Mulyo landfill has index ratio assessment and get point 645 14.5. It means the landfill needs to close as soon as possible. This research was conducted for 5 months, starting from March until May 2020, and the type of data require primary data and secondary data. Primary data in the form of solid waste density composition sample and topographic map of Zone 1 at Griyo Mulyo landfill. And for secondary data are in the form of climatological data, soil investigation, physical and chemical characteristic of waste. For methodology, primary data collection is obtained through survey and observation. Primary data collection is using direct sampling for density of landfill waste and for composition of landfill waste. For density of landfill waste, direct sampling, info location, composition of landfill waste also. And for topography use, photogrammetric to obtain the contour data of Zone 1. Data analysis was carried out for the calculation of stability and analysis of landfill. We use the simplified Bishop method, and we need to get safety factor more than 1.5 to make sure the design is safe. For planning drainage system, use hydrology and hydraulic analysis to get dimension of drainage around Zone 1. And for leachate discharge after closure, use the Thorne-White water balance method. And for potential gas generation, we use triangular curve method for gas formation from rapid and slow biodegradable waste. The contouring from the field, we get the area is 1.69 hectare of waste cell with the volume of 725,000 meter cubic of waste, and the land elevation is plus 2.99 meter above sea level, with the highest height of the waste pile at an elevation is plus 14.94 meters, so that the waste height reaches 11.995 meters, and the average height of the waste pile reached plus 10 meters with a slope of between 80° until 30°. For the reconstruction contouring of the Zone 1 landfill area is planned with a height of 50 meters using traces at each height of 5 meters with a width of 20 meters, and for the silt ratio is 1 divided 3.25, and the volume of stockpile achieved is about 834,000 meter cubic. For in calculating the stability of the waste embankment, uh, we need the parameters of shear strength like gamma, cohesion, and angle of shear. The parameter of shear strength we get the value from the document site investigation for new sanitary landfill in landfill Sidoarjo. Uh, to computation the stability analysis of landfill, we need density of landfill waste. This is from primary data. We get this with excavation. The depth of the excavation reaches 1.5 meter with excavation area that varies between 1.1 until 1.2 meters square, and then the density of its average is about 553.76 kilogram per meter cubic. So from the calculation of the table above, we get the safety factor value are obtained 1.8. It's more than 1.5, so the design is safe. Planning drainage system. The drainage system in the Zone 1 Griyo Mulyo Landfill is circumferential drainage. The calculation of rainfall is obtained from the Gedung Cangkring Rain Station with the data in 2010 until 2019, where the average rainfall value is obtained using the Gumbel method. And for the rain intensity value obtained from hydrological analysis uses Talent method, and the value is 207.66 millimeter per hour, and for the drainage discharge of 1.175 meter per second. From the calculation, we get the dimension of drainage channel with two types. First, the channel dimension are 4 centimeter multiplied 50 centimeter, and the second is 60 centimeter multiplied 70 centimeter. The construction using Yiddish. For the leachate discharge after closure, the calculation of leachate discharge using the Thornwhite method, which is the maximum percolation value obtained in February month. The value is 100.2060 millimeter per month, because our design using a geomembrane, which has a high degree of impermeability and is not porous. It is assumed that the geomembrane leak is 2% due to product defect or defect during construction. So the percolation is calculated 2% from the maximum percolation in February. The value is 2 millimeter per month, and then the greatest percolation value multiplied with landfill area, which is 1.6 hectare, is 5.8 meter cubic per day for leachate discharge in Zone 1 Griyo Mulyo Landfill. And for potential gas, it has the highest production occur in 2020, amount to 36 million meter cubic. After that, it will be gradually decrease every year until it estimated to be exhausting in 2035. For the potential gas to be processed starting in 2020 is estimated at 138 million meter cubic for 15 years. For methane gas production can decrease or increase due to change in season from rainy to dry, or due to damage the cover layer or disruption of the waste decomposition process in cell. For final cover, we use two alternatives. Alternative one, we use three layer for geotextile non-woven. This is based on regulation in Indonesia Permen PU number 3 2013. So based on that, the cost construction incurred for closure amount to six 61 billion rupiah, and for the alternative one we use from Environmental Protection Agency United States. It's more simple. We only use topsoil, geosynthetic, geomembrane, gravel, and for the cost construction amount to 47 billion rupiah. The conclusion for the recommended height for the landfill is 50 meters, with a terrace at 5 meters each and a slope of 70.10 degrees. The leachate discharge produced by Zone 1 of the landfill is 1.167 liters per second. By adding a temporary storage pool at the Zone 1, and the potential for methane gas that can be managed in 2020 until 2035 is 138 million meter cubic, and it is planned to install 33 points gas well. This is the end. Thank you for your attention.